look at this. This is an important part. It is continuation of this, but what we are going to do is to convert this to multiple angles. So multiple, and what we will later learn as submultiple angles. So if I am talking about 2 theta, 3 theta, and I want to write the answer in terms of theta. That is, sine of 2 theta you already know. Correct? What is the answer for sine of 2 theta? Just substitute theta, theta. So sine theta, cos theta, sine theta. So that means 2 sine of theta, cos of theta. What about cos of 2 theta? Let's look at this formula. Theta plus theta, cos theta minus sine theta. So cos square theta minus sine square theta. Now if we just stop there, that means we would have got the same thing as the formula. But usually we like to do something slightly more. So we write sine square theta as 1 minus cos square theta. So the 1 minus minus will become plus. So we usually write this as 2 cos square theta minus 1. Or you write cos square as 1 minus sine square. So you will get 1 minus sine square, 1 minus 2 sine square theta. Do I need to remember all of these forms? Yes. Okay, this many times is good. Cos square plus sine square, 1. Cos square minus sine square, cos 2 theta. Cos square plus sine square, 1. Cos square minus sine square, cos 2 theta. Okay, so cos square minus sine square theta is going to give me cos 2 theta. 2 cos square theta minus 1, 1 minus 2 sine square theta. These two fellows end up giving us two other values which are quite useful. They are so useful that it's important to write them and understand them separately. What is this telling me? This is telling me rewrite cos 2 theta in terms of cos square theta. But unfortunately for many problems, this is one of the cases where actually you do need to know it, because many times you will get integration based questions where you have to rewrite cos square theta in terms of cos 2 theta, because it turns out that in calculus dealing with cos 2 theta is easier than dealing with cos square theta. So many problems will actually be cos square theta converted to cos 2 theta. So how do I do that? Take it to this side, we will get 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. So cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. So whenever you see a cos square theta, you should be able to say immediately it is 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. So for example, if somebody asks me, hey, tell me cos 15 degrees, I will immediately say it is root of cos square 15 degrees. And cos square 15 degrees is 1 plus cos 30 degrees by 2. Cos 30 degrees is root 3 by 2 by 2. So therefore, it is root of 2 plus root 3 by 4. This is one way to write it. But you could have also written it in terms of 45 minus 30. That will give you a different answer, this will give you a different answer. If you compare the two, it will turn out that that fellow's answer is the square root of 2 plus root 3 by 4. How will you find out square root of 2 plus root 3 by 4? You understand my question? You can write this as root of 2 plus root 3 by 2. Okay, but how will I do root of 2 plus root 3? I know it's cos 15, but how will you find this? Suppose somebody asks you to find root of 2, okay, you know. Root of 8? 2 root 2. Root of 2 plus root 3? Just leave it like this, or? So we'll make a guess. So this is how you will try to find these things. We'll say maybe this was some a plus b root 3. Maybe it was, where a and b are rational. In which case this guy is squared, would be this fellow squared. A is rational. We are hoping A is rational. So if I squared this, what will I get? I'll get A square plus B square 3 times plus 2AB root 3. Okay. So the 2AB root 3 should be this fellow. Correct? 2AB root 3 should be equal to this. So 2AB should be equal to 1. And A square plus 3B square should be 2. That's a real mess. So here is a small golmaal trick. And so what we'll do, what I'll generally tend to do, is I'll say, if I had a 2 here, life would have been a lot simpler. Why? Because I know formulas like 2AB. So if there was a 2, at least I know something to do with it. So suppose I just rewrote this as root of 4 plus 2 root 3 by 2. And then I thought about this. I said 2 into root 3 into 1. And then 4 is root 3 square plus 1 square. So if you think about this, it's A square plus B square plus 2AB. So it is root 3 plus 1 whole square. Root of root 3 plus 1 whole square is root 3 plus 1. Except there is a root 2 hanging around. And then there's already a by 2. Correct. So that means this fellow is going to be root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Or if I multiply by root 2, this will be root 6 plus root 2 by 4. So everybody got till this point, right? That is important. So all I am doing is cos 15 degrees. Immediately I write it as root of cos square 15 degrees. Cos square 15 degrees is 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. This is something you have to know really well. Okay. This also, but this and this are the same, but it's useful to know I can go from cos 2 theta to cos square theta, or in terms of cos theta, and I can go from cos square theta to cos 2 theta, both ways. Similarly, sin square theta, take this to that side, take this to this side, 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. So whenever you have a 1 minus cos theta or 1 minus cos 2 theta, you can immediately convert it into sin square. Sin square, you can immediately convert it to 1 minus cos 2 theta. Okay. So let us now look at a couple of more formulas. So this is all about 2 theta. Then we'll have to worry about 3 theta. Usually sin theta, sin 2 theta, sin 3 theta, 4 theta, 5 theta we won't care too much about. 5 theta sometimes you might want to know. But 3 theta you must remember all the formulas for 2 theta and all the formulas for 3 theta. Okay. So now tan 2 theta. We can say I'll go here and divide. But why should I do all that given that I already know this? So tan theta plus tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta, 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. But a quick check. Sin square cos square, take it there, cos square minus sin square will give me cos 2 theta. This guy is going to have cos square, goes up. Cos will cancel out, 1 cos will be there, 1 sin is there, and 2 sin theta cos theta is sin 2 theta. So sin 2 theta by cos 2 theta. Okay, but you should remember it directly like this. Now, this is for the 2 theta part. Usually people only talk about this part, but I want you to also remember these two, because these two are, I would not even say equally important. Sometimes this is even more important than this one. In terms of applications, that will turn out to be even more useful. Okay, so cos square theta, 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2, sin square theta, 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Okay, now when I get to 3 theta, you will write sin of 3 theta as sin of 2 theta plus theta, which is sin 2 theta cos theta, sin 2 theta cos theta plus cos 2 theta sin theta. Cos 2 theta sin theta. Now this sin 2 theta itself is 2 sin theta cos theta. So 2 sin theta cos theta cos theta. I'll just write c square so it's easier for us to calculation. Plus, I want everything in sine. So now the cos 2 theta, how do you convert it in terms of sine? 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So 1 minus 2 sine square theta sin theta. But this cos square also you can convert as 1 minus sine square. So can you see that 2 sine, 1 sine. So that's going to give me 3 sine theta. And then I have a minus 2 sine cube, minus 2 sine cube. So minus 4 sine cube theta. It's good to remember it like this, but as before, one of the most useful applications of this formula is to rewrite sine cube theta in terms of sine theta and sine 3 theta. So what will that be? Sine cube theta is equal to 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta by 4. Nobody remembers it very much. So we will also not worry, we will remember only this. So what will happen if I want sine phi theta? So I will say it's 3 theta plus 2 theta. You know the formula for 2 theta, you know what to do with 3 theta, so we will combine. Now what about cos 3 theta? Can you please derive a formula for cos 3 theta, right, in terms of only cos? Have you got the answer for this one? What do you get? It is the opposite. 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Right? Do a quick check. So here, see, one of the big problems with trigonometry is you will usually forget formulas, you will forget whether to put a plus minus, what happened, etc. So let us look at this. If I put theta as 0, this becomes 0. Correct? If you make theta is 90 degrees, this is 1, this is 1, this gives me minus 1. That gives me sine of 270 degrees. What is sine of 270 degrees? Minus 1. Is this minus 1? Yes. So good. Let us try this fellow. Put theta as 0. What is cos of 3 theta? Cos of 0, 1. Theta is 0, 1. 4 minus 3, 1. So it has to be like this. Let's try one more angle. Let's put 90 degrees. Well, 0, 0, 0. Cos of 270 degrees is 0. Okay. Let's try 180 degrees. If I put 180 degrees, what do I get here? Cos of 180? Minus 1. Minus 1. Minus 4 plus 3 minus 1. So if I get 3 times 180, what is 3 times 180? Back to 180. So minus 1. So this is the formula. When that's not good enough proof, I'm saying in case you thought it should be 3 cos theta minus 4 cos cube theta or this way, it has to be this way, because if you substitute 0, you know that this fellow has to be plus 1. If you substitute 90 degrees, it has to be minus 1. So it has to be 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. Anyway, you need to remember, I'm just saying in case you forget, you can look at the fact that you remember it for sin 3 theta, flip it around for cos. So 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta, cos 3 theta is 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. What about tan 3 theta? What about tan 3 theta? Well, I can do sin 3 theta by cos 3 theta and divide. It's not too complex. Will it be too complex? Because if I now divide this by cos, so let's think, I'm going to get 3s minus 4s cube by 4c cube minus 3c. Divide everything by cos cube. If I divide everything by cos cube, secant square, we have 1 by cos square. And then this will basically become 1 and this will become secant square. Does everybody follow what I'm saying? And then this is tan into secant square. Now this tan, that is also tan cube. Now secant square you can write it as 3 tan into 1 plus tan square. Secant square is what is it? 1 plus tan square minus 4 t cube by 4 minus 3 into 1 plus t square. T square is tan. I'm just writing t as tan, being lazy. Okay, but so 3t plus 3t cube minus 4t cube, which is just minus t cube. So 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta by 4 minus 3, 1, 1 minus 3 tan square theta. So we know the formula for sin 3 theta, cos 3 theta, tan 3 theta, sin 2 theta, cos 2 theta, tan 2 theta. What about sin theta by 2? This one? Basically, think about this as theta by 2. If you think of this as theta, you will get theta by 2. For cos theta by 2, this is a very nice one. Sin also you can use this. Sin also you can use this. Okay, but if you put theta by 2, this will become 1 minus cos theta by 2, root. You can write it as root of 1 minus cos theta by 2, whole thing by 2. So from this you should be able to convert it for theta by 2 if you want. Right now we won't worry about it. We'll only focus on the fact that we are talking about 3 theta and we're talking about